day.
Do y'all know who Krishan Rock is?
Barely.
She all over the internet.
Krishan Rock, she is Blueface, rapper Blueface girlfriend. She looks a little something like this, you know what I'm saying? She pretty much got a tattoo of Blueface on her face.
Been there, done that. It's killing this pride. We can get.
So that's pretty much what it looks like. What do y'all think about this tattoo, first of all? And then we're gonna get into it deeper. Since y'all know so much, do you think that for most of the women that are branding themselves, is that a form of loyalty or love? Because in my opinion, I think that that's a form of her expressing how she loves him. We're gonna start with Sunshine.
I think she got like way too many tattoos for it to be just an expression of love. Like, it's kind of delusional at this point.
So this, okay, well, I'm gonna let you go, Sherelle.
I just want to get into the tattoo artist because that man is really talented. Like the way he could just capture, she's stupid. I'm not talking about like she's dumb, but that man is talented. Whoever is drawing on her face, like the blue face, like it's amazing. That's what I think about the tattoo.
I don't think that it's real. She light skinned as hell. If that was real, her face would be swollen and red and nasty looking. I had a tattoo on my side of my rib or whatever, all the way up. It was so swollen. The next day, the day after that, it was swollen for a while. So for her to go get a tattoo on her face and then boom, it just looks normal. I'm like, that seems fake.
Suspicious.
That would be better if it was fake. I'm going to get one next.
Okay.
But different women got it though. So I'm gonna ask him. So you go to jail, right? You get locked up. Your girl get your face tattooed on you. What are you feeling? Like, what are you thinking as a man? Like, she got your back?
Yeah, she's an idiot, Lucky. So
Tell me you're stupid. You're not smart. You're not smart.
So idiots do dumb shit, right? And then with it being a part of the culture and being acceptable, it all makes sense to me.
I mean, I think if she actually did do it, she could always get it undone.
Bitch, you better be joking.
We're in this era of everything has to be attention seeking. So, of course.
So, Unkman.
Y'all team Krishan, y'all sounding real team Krishan.
Hold on. I want to ask you.
No. Krishan is a lost soul.
Hold on. Unkman.
He's a lost soul. Hold on. I could not find you guys. I couldn't find how to click back on. I wanted to start this video off differently, this live off differently, and play the clip first so you guys could see what I'm talking about, and then we can have our conversation. And I'm gonna play another one, and we're just gonna go through this "You Can't Sit With Us" review. But first, good morning. I see you guys in the chat. Hey, Lucky. Hello, gorgeous. Hey, Dee. Hello, handsome. Good morning. So, you guys, y'all saw the clip and y'all saw what everybody had to say. I just really wanted to comment, and I don't really know Steph as well as Lucky. Like, y'all know I know Lucky. Like, we're always talking and on the phone and stuff. Like, we're cool. But this girl, I don't really know her that well. But when she said she could get it removed, that damn tattoo, bitch, you better be joking. Like, are you serious right now? You are not saying, oh, it's okay. She could just get it removed. It's fine. Like, no, it's not fine. It's not cute at all. It is so embarrassing, the things that she does. And that by far was the most embarrassing. Like, whether it's real or it's fake, because y'all saw, like, I don't know. I don't think that shit's real. But that is crazy for you to get somebody else's face tattooed on you when that person is always shitting on you. He's always shitting on her. I don't understand it. Like, he literally went back to his baby mother after they already had their situation going on. He knew she got pregnant and he was like, oh, bye. Like, that's red flag number one. If you're pregnant and your man decides, oh, I'm not going to stick around, that's a red fucking flag. That's a red flag. So I'm like, girl, why would you choose him? Of all the people that are in your inbox, of all the people that are after you, why would you choose this man? And why would you put him on your face? That is literally the best part of this girl, her face. Why would you do that? When she did it on her neck, I was like, okay, that's their culture, whatever. But when she got it on her face, I was like, ugh, too much. You're doing too much. I did not like it at all. So I just thought it was hilarious that Steph was like, oh, well, you can get it removed. Like, girl, that's not the point. I want you guys to answer this question. Do you think women that go through things get more grace than other people? So I'm going to show you guys a clip and then I'm going to come back and say what I need to say.
Hamp, do you think that women who go through abusive upbringings, they get grace in society? Like a woman who comes from an abusive upbringing, it don't have to be physical, but you know what I'm saying, neglect. Mm-hmm. And she's out in this world and she's dating. Do you think that she should get grace from other men because they understand her particular background, or do you think it's pretty much they're not willing to give her any type of grace?
Yeah, I think grace leads to delusion, in my opinion. There's too much grace. When you got to face your consequences and the people are direct with you, you tend to learn. Like men up here, they want to try to navigate when they're dealing with a woman. If you have principles, you need to stand on them, and then you make sure that you hold yourself accountable to shit too. That's the problem with niggas. They be telling women what they should do, and then when you reflect on what they got to do, there's no principle baseline for them. So motherfuckers just be talking, but then he not living it himself. So I don't give myself grace. So that's why I'm very not apprehensive, but if I'm giving grace, it's a little by little. You know, I'm generally heavy-handed overall, right? And I think consistency is better. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Cardi was wilding, getting niggas robbed and all that? Remember? Y'all remember that story when she was luring guys to the hotel and then getting them robbed? Mm-hmm. Say it, Fantasy, again.
It was a story, allegedly.
Oh, I thought she said it though, right?
Yeah, she said it, but it's a story.
Allegedly. Okay, so let's say allegedly, right? Is that fair? Mm-hmm. That's the middle, right? So allegedly, she was leading cats to whatever, getting robbed, setting them up, and people was like, "Oh, she had a hard life." No, my nigga, don't set men up leading them to hotels. That's what should have been being said, right? Because especially if you fuck around and have a son or something, that could be him. If you got a nephew, that could be anybody around you. But instead, we say, "Oh, it was hard for you, so I see it." Nah, that's when people get delusional and they don't hold themselves accountable. That's why that therapy shit Swisher was saying. I'm hesitant with therapy because they can only go by what you tell them.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, just when it came to like, the recent comment that you said, I understand, it's on a personal level when you say that you don't give yourself grace, right? But in general, as human beings, you don't know what you don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if you find yourself in a situation where you really weren't given a certain amount of knowledge and you happen to make a mistake? Would you, I mean, I'm not saying take pity and, pat yourself a million times on the back, but would you not consider that situation deserving of grace? Or
So you're
people
saying
in
that?
those situations who are really ignorant of certain knowledge?
Are you saying that I didn't do my due diligence to gain that knowledge before I went into said act or doing said thing? See, I think people don't hold themselves accountable enough. So do your due diligence before you make yourself before you subject yourself to stuff.
Everyone knows that you can't drink and smoke when you're pregnant. Everyone knows
Right.
that has to tell you. Everyone knows that, and it's
Right.
everywhere. So someone has told you through a commercial, through a class, through a something. You have heard it. So for her to be doing that stuff and then her son to come out this way, and then people are like, oh, well, she had a hard life and she might not have known. It's like, she absolutely knew she was wrong. She absolutely knew she was going to get excused by the public because she has been this entire time. She's been wilding the fuck out, and she will continue to be excused by the public for the dumb shit that she does. And not just excused, praised by the public. The way that Black China, who is actually changing her life, who is actually doing the work, does not get grace just because she's a whore. But this girl gets to knock people out, knock teeth out, take teeth in and out, and get tattoos on her face, get tattoos on her neck, just smoke and drink while she's pregnant with the baby. Let this man expose her baby, come back and get his face tattooed. Like, this girl punched somebody in the face at Tamar's concert. Like, she's literally the worst version of a woman I have ever seen. So it's absolutely insane that she gets all this grace. I don't know if it's because she's light skinned and she's pretty, but it's given pretty privilege. I don't give a fuck.
But
Yeah, I
no,
need
this
to
is the
honestly
thing. This is the thing, though.
because I was
We go way past
but I'll
grace.
stay on topic, I promise.
I don't think
But-
it's privilege. I think it's more
but
so
I-
just this culture that we're in, with baddie and everyone, how just, girls are wilding out now.
Yeah, she gets all the grace, but they weren't giving Sukihana no grace. When that guy kissed her and she didn't ask for it, they were like, "You're a whore. You're a whore."
They set her up at Tamar's show, though. I think that was a setup.
That was a setup. Somebody made.
I honestly missed that clip. I don't catch everything, thank God.
But I don't even think it's grace. I just think it goes well past grace. I think it's just starting to be like excuses and it's BS, and we excuse the BS stuff for people that we like, and when we like it. And I think society as a whole, we fall in love with the victims. We fall in love with everybody who have a sad story, and that's universal. It's like where have you ever seen somebody do something for the helping the working man? We got prison reform. They want to help the niggas in jail. They want to help the people that's poor. The people that's poor get everything. You don't want to get up, you want to be lazy, you get all type of assistance. Where do they ever have assistance for anybody that's in the middle class going to work every day doing what they got to do? They ain't got nothing for them. Where you got a program for the working man? Nowhere. Where you got a program for the working woman or the woman that's doing something? That ain't getting no attention. We don't. When you see somebody on the streets, you don't ever think about giving to people who probably just don't automatically always have it because they working and they paying their bills. But you'll give something to the homeless people. You'll give something to the drug addict. You'll give something because you feel bad for them. That's what they do. They look at her and they pity her. So by them making excuses for her, they can make excuses for themselves. Because the stuff that you allow is really how you feel about you. That's how she feel about herself. And the other people feel like, oh, wow, her life is way worse than mine, so I'm going to just pity her. And that makes them feel about the BS that they doing in their real life. And then now they can make excuses for themselves because it's a difference between grace and excuses. Ain't nobody showing her grace. They making excuses for her ass.
Sherelle is absolutely right. They are making excuses for her. And I've never seen people go so far out of their way to make excuses for a grown woman. And I think, like I said, I think this has a lot to do with pretty privilege. There are some pictures of Krishan, and she looks so beautiful and sweet. And this was before all the tattoos everywhere. She just looked so beautiful and sweet. So to see this girl go from that sweet, innocent girl that's always talking about God and blah, 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 to now tatted up, teeth out, fighting girls for guys, having babies with guys that don't care about her, just everything bad that you could hope, or you could hope that a woman wouldn't have to go through. She's going through that stuff with an abusive man. She's abusing this man. It's just a lot. It's a lot. So it's like, okay, she's going through a lot, and people have every excuse in the world for why she gets to keep wilding out and doing all the wrong things, all the things that we shame women from doing to try to protect them. So I just don't understand that. I'll never get with that. I don't support fuckery. And what she's doing on her own time, like, okay, nobody's paying her for having a baby and getting this man's face tatted on her face. Like, well, maybe they are. Maybe these are all publicity stunts because she's been promoting her Snapchat. So maybe they're paying her over there. And that's why she's doing all this extra, going back with Blueface, putting him on her face, because she wants to make the views come in. She wants to make the views come in. And it makes perfect sense in that sense. But it's like, okay, you'll do anything for views, anything. That says a lot about your character. You'll put somebody that abused you and exposed your baby on your face, tattooed permanently on your face for views. That is insane, you guys. I cannot understand that. Oh, good morning, Crown Prince. You have caught a live. I appreciate you coming through for support. DJ Hemp is not here. Him and Unk Man, that's just a clip. So I'm going to be playing clips for everybody to see what I'm talking about. And I think it'll help you guys when I'm having these conversations about events, for y'all to at least be able to see it before we can talk about it, you know? So yeah, that's why I'm playing the clips before we talk about each subject. I think it's helpful. But I appreciate you coming to the live. Yeah, I'm reviewing the You Can't Sit With Us situation. And right now we're talking about Chrisean and how she gets a lot of grace. And one thing that Sherelle pointed out was people feel bad for her. So everyone's falling in love with her because she has this sob story. And it's like, okay, she has a sob story like everybody else. So what's the catalyst? Everybody has something that they've gone through in their life that people can connect with, you know? So I don't see any reason for people to be excusing her outside of they think she's pretty. They think she's a pretty girl. I really don't see any other reason for them to give her this much grace. I've never seen anyone else get as much grace as this woman. So I think it's because they think she's pretty and they want to save these hoes. That's what it is. They want to save her. And more power to her son. I hope everything good for her son. I hope he ends up getting adopted by a daddy Warbucks and not have to deal with none of this, because this is ghetto. This is ghetto as hell. This is crazy. It's not just ghetto. This is crazy and ghetto. So I'm like, okay, this is the lifestyle she wants to live. That's fine. I want to know what you guys think about Chrisean, and do you think she's the villain? Because there's many villains in this story, and I think she's one of them. But go ahead and watch this video clip, and I'm going to come back.
Question: do you guys think that she's the villain? Let's get yes or no, and then you can say why. So do you think she's the villain? Fantasy?
All right. I'm going to start at the top. So
Okay.
I think he's one of many villains in this story.
For her, though.
Try to make this all simplified, like, oh, there's a good guy and a bad guy. One
Yeah.
person be the good guy and one person has. That's a lie. They both ain't shit. And you know what? They are meeting each other because they deserve each other. We up here trying to want better for this trash ass bitch. They deserve to be together. We need to mind our goddamn business. That's where I'm at now. I changed my stance completely. I don't care what they do. I think they belong together. I hope she tats his face on the other side.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
If you like it, I love it.
They need to get that clip. Boom. That's who they are. Just crashing out.
I heard that.
Hold, Steph. What'd you just say, Steph?
I said, if you like it, I love it.
Really?
Yes.
So you saying, so Steph, let me get this straight. Niggas be doing wild shit around you. As long as they having fun, you okay with it?
Who's the niggas? They're not my niggas. They're not.
But they reflect on you, right? You know, their propaganda is that
No.
all black men. Here's what I'm saying, right? So the propaganda is black men ain't shit. We out here shooting and stabbing each other. But when you look at the numbers, it was 6,000 black men out of 20 million committing violent crimes, right? So things people do around you matter. So I'm just saying, if people are doing wrong around you, you letting it slide because they like it.
Woo, woo, pour over. Here comes the fun police. Stop trying to have fun.
What exactly can I do about what they're doing? If they're in
something?
my family, if they are in my reach, that's different. I'm gonna try to positively influence
You
people
can't
who
even
are in my
control
reach.
them.
But if they're not in my reach,
Exactly, they ain't in our circle.
I'm just gonna send you, prayers. I don't know what led you to want to kill your brother, but I'm gonna just pray for you because I can't help you, and I'm not going out as street team to help you because I got
What
my
I
own
can
shit
say,
to do.
what I can say is this though about the whole "if you like it, I love it." I hate that because I'm gonna tell you, I don't love shit that you like. If my sister is being abused by a nigga just because she loved that nigga, why would I love and like anything about somebody I love being hurt? I don't care about how you feel being high. I don't care how you feel about making bad decisions. I don't want to see somebody that I love on bullshit. You can like it all you want to. I don't love shit. I don't love shit. If you see your sister and somebody whooping her ass, you're gonna say what? If she like it, I love it. No, I don't love it. I don't love it, and I'm waiting on you to get it. I'm waiting for you to figure that out because that ain't okay. That's the thing about good people. That's the thing about good people and bad people. The reason why bad people win is because they playing for their team. You know what good people do? Or so-called good people, y'all play the fence. Good people play the fence. They gonna play the middle and try to be understanding. Evil people gonna be evil. Good people always want to play the fence. You gotta take your stance. Either you a good person and you stand for what's right, or you standing on bullshit just because you want to make somebody feel good. So I don't give a fuck if you feel good. Somebody whooping your ass on a consistent basis because the next time he hits you, he might hit you hard and you might die. And now you got kids that you out here you gotta live for. But what about your kids? The only person I feel bad for in this whole situation is the children. That's it.
I don't. I feel like a lot of times we care more for these women than they care for themselves. And if
where
you
I'm coming
don't
from with it.
yourself, you think you ain't shit. I can't make you believe that you shit. I can't. I've tried it before. I've lost people before. I know that I'm always the one to stand up and say, this isn't right. La 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 la. And sometimes that shit works, and sometimes that shit does not work.
Right.
And when it doesn't work, you know what you have to do? You have to be able to let it freaking go. You
And
cannot.
that comment, that's not a first comment. That's not. But you just come
Once
off
I
the hip
my
like
piece,
that.
and I'm always gonna give it to you raw and in love. Either accept that shit or you don't.
Exactly. You either accept that shit or you do not. I understand Sherelle's stance because I think a lot of people sit there and make excuses for this girl. And then we have the comment of, you like it, I love it. Okay, I understand that we don't like that type of behavior. We don't love that type of behavior. It doesn't matter who's doing it. It's not something that we advocate for. But we have been telling Krishan and telling Krishan and telling Krishan and telling Krishan, stop doing this dumbass shit. And then people have been telling Krishan, oh, you have to do better for your baby. And she keeps promising that she will. She keeps promising that she's going to do better. She wants her junior to be better than her. So she's going to make sure that she doesn't muck it up. Basically, she doesn't want to mess things up, is what she keeps telling people. So when we see her doing all this dumb stuff continuously, it's like, girl, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this. Yo, the whole clip. I'm going to put the whole freaking clip in here because learn something from this. You have to do better. As people are trying to help you, especially, don't nobody else get all the help that she gets? Are you serious? She's gone through a hard life. We feel for her. But nobody else gets the help and assistance that this girl gets. So with all this help and all this assistance, I'm not hating on that. If y'all want to keep helping her, she's your little pet project. Okay, cute. You can help her. But I'm just saying, with all this help that this girl is getting, why isn't she better? Why? Why isn't she better? Why is she still the same old disappointment? She's a disappointment to me. She's a disappointment to all of us. We all looked real drained up there when we were watching her wow out. She's just disappointment. So yeah, I think that she's a villain. I think that there are other villains that are working with her to promote the fuckery that she's doing. So I think they're also villains. We can't just say, oh, the person that's putting it out, they're the villain. Like, people platforming her all the time, her shenanigans all the time, and saying, oh, well, she's just going through. It's like, okay, you're a villain in this situation too, because all you're trying to do is monetize. You're not trying to advocate against what she's saying. You're just like, oh yeah, y'all want to see the fuckery? Here, come watch it from me. Like, if that's the case, y'all might as well just support this girl's Snapchat and let her get some more money. Why are you adding to the bullshit? You're a villain in my eyes. And I think that Zeus just created this goddamn monster. It went from she had to act right in public so that she can be platformed, to she could literally do whatever. Like, it feels like Bad Girls Club all over again on Zeus, but worse. And I know, like, they were fighting every episode basically on Bad Girls Club when I was watching. I used to watch Bad Girls Club when I was in high school. I thought that shit was hilarious. But when I was watching Bad Girls Club and they were doing all that fighting, I was like, dang, that's crazy. Over here, they be fighting all day and they be sucking and all this with the executives. It's like, ugh, that is crazy. Why are we promoting this on this streaming platform? Why are we doing this? But I mean, I understand they just trying to get the bag, but they're villains. They made this little monster that we're all dealing with today by saying, hey, Chrisean, we don't care what you do as long as you are doing it on our platform and making us money and getting our viewership up. We don't care what you do, Chrisean. So she thought she was going to get away with punching Jonathan in his face. She thought she was going to get away with that shit. But now I just saw yesterday, they have now pressed charges against Chrisean for hitting that man in the face at that Tamar concert. And what's crazy to me is so many people came out and said she hit this man with rings on her hand and knocked his tooth and chipped it and hurt this man. And there were so many stupid people saying, oh, she didn't hit that man. If she hit that man, she will be locked up. She didn't hit that man. If she hit that man, he would have pressed charges. She didn't hit that man. She didn't hit that man. She didn't hit that man. He even had to come out while he was at the dentist and explain to people that he was assaulted. They didn't believe him. So, okay, cool. Y'all don't want to deplatform this girl. Y'all want her wilding out, doing whatever because y'all paying her on Zeus. She ain't getting paid at this Tamar concert. That's not what's happening over here. She ain't getting paid over here. And she came over here acting a plum fool, and she needs to go to jail for assault to a man. I'm so proud of him for pressing charges against this woman, because there are so many men that have this story of women putting their hands on them and them being afraid to press charges because they don't want to seem feminine. Are you serious? She's a problem. She's a problem for you. She's a problem for others. She's a problem. If you're not going to go tell that she done swung on you, hit you, scratched you up, scarred you up, attempted to stab you, like the stories that these guys be telling about these girls that they've dated, it's like, why didn't you call the police on her? Like, I couldn't imagine. And I'm bisexual, you guys, so I'm attracted to women and men. I couldn't imagine being with a woman and then all of a sudden she just decides she's so mad she's gonna stab me. She's gonna stab me with something. That is insane. I would absolutely call the police on her. I would absolutely have no grace for this girl. I'm so proud of Jonathan. I'm proud. I'm very proud of him. There is no reason for you to be putting your hands on this man because you were somewhere you weren't supposed to be. Yeah, she's done more than enough, and I'm very proud of her. I'm very proud of Jonathan for getting her locked up. Oh my gosh. So listen, Ryan says, good morning again. Ryan says most us don't even consider calling the police. It's not even that we're ashamed. It just doesn't cross our mind. And I understand that it doesn't cross y'all minds. I'm not trying to judge you when in the moment you don't think, oh, something crazy is happening, let me call the police, right? I don't judge you for that, because a lot of times men are taught to handle things themselves, handle things at the lowest level. And if you're going to call the police, you calling another man over there to take care of this woman. A lot of men feel that, okay, I can handle her. I don't need to call the police. I can handle her. And I understand that sentiment completely. I'm not dumping on that. But the fact of the matter is, this is an abusive person. This person abused you. So even if in the moment you don't need any help, that's fine. But you still need to press charges against them. Everyone still needs to know that they're abusive. If they have a track record and you haven't shown anyone of this track record, you're going to make it seem, when somebody finally does come out, you're going to make it seem like, oh, there's no pattern of this, when there is absolutely a pattern, a clear one. You get what I'm saying? So I understand all of that. King T'Challa. Where am I hiding my brother? My brother is happily married. My brother is happily married. I only got one brother that y'all could be with, and he is happily married. Baby on the way. You can't have him. You cannot have him. Oh, wait a minute. Or if you're saying, where are you hiding your brother? Like, he can come out and help. Absolutely not. If I'm going to call anybody to come handle somebody, it's going to be the police. I don't want nobody I love to get in no bullshit because somebody's being aggressive and violent. I don't want them to be aggressive and violent with my family. I love my brother. I want him around. I don't want nobody doing nothing crazy to him because they feel like they have to defend themselves. I wouldn't call my brother. I would call the police. That's their job. Come, get this craziness out of here. Come. But I understand you men not wanting to do that. Y'all want to handle it yourselves. Y'all are men. Fine. Handle it. But afterwards, make sure you call the police. Make sure you tell them what just happened and make sure it's in a report so that when they do this again, it'll be easy for the police to be like, oh, yo, you wildin'. We have to have some repercussions for the things that you continuously do. Isn't that better? Like, wouldn't you prefer that? Wouldn't you prefer, like, okay, you're men. You handle it the first time, but if she's out of pocket again, first of all, don't let her back. Don't let her come back to you, telling you she's sorry, telling you that she was hormonal or anything. Somebody putting their hands on you is the end. So once you go and file that police report, I think you're helping everybody out. You're helping everybody out because when she comes to another guy and she starts hitting on him, she already has a record for this. The same situation that y'all men go through, y'all can do these same things. There's a lot of aggressive women out there that are violent towards their partners when they're angry. And it doesn't even have to be like, oh, he cheated on me. I'm about to burn his car. No, it doesn't have to be that at all. Like some women, they just don't like when men are talking back to them. Like, girl, this ain't your child. And even your child, you're not supposed to be hitting on them because they're speaking to you. When y'all are having a conversation, that is abuse. That is abuse. You don't hit on these men. So imagine her hitting on the next man and the police coming and being like, oh, yeah, she has a track record of this. Get rid of her. Take her down to the station. We can't trust that there was a one-time thing because now she's already done it before. You guys always complain that the system does not work for you when y'all refuse to use the system. You refuse to use the system anytime that you can use it to your advantage. You refuse to use it. So then when you're not getting the outcome that women are using because they choose to use the system that's there for them, y'all are like, oh, the system doesn't care about men. Oh, all these women get all these rights that we don't get. And it's like, sir, there are no rights. There are no rights that women get that men do not get. None. Y'all can do everything that we could do. So if somebody is hitting on you, You can call the police too. You can have your voice heard too. And then, oh man, I heard this story about this guy that called the police. And when they showed up, they saw the girl and saw him. And they were like, you called the police for this girl? You don't know what she was doing. You don't know what she had in her hand, how she was threatening this man. And you come up here laughing because you see her size. Those little girls, some of them, most of them actually, with this type of behavior that I'm talking about, that just quick to hit, they have that little people syndrome, that I gotta overcompensate because I'm little syndrome. So don't just be looking at her like, oh, she couldn't be the culprit. She is. He just called and told you that. And if a man is calling the police and telling them that somebody put their hands on him, I think it makes more sense for them to believe them, since for the most part, they don't call false calls for somebody putting their hands on them. They don't do that. There are probably very, very, very few cases. I haven't heard of any, but I'm sure there are, because obviously things happen. There are probably very, very, very few cases of people actually going and calling the police on somebody for putting their hands on them, and it's a man, and that person hasn't put their hands on them. And it's not going to be like oh, they hit me. You can't really tell, but they hit me. It's going to be, excuse me. It's going to be, oh, you can clearly see she scratched me. She bit me. Like, I was literally just watching a video yesterday of a guy who was cheating on his wife with this girl. And the girl got mad because she found out that he was cheating on her with a bunch of other girls. She was biting this man. She was scratching this man, pushing this man, hitting this man. And people called the police on her because, girl, you're doing a lot for somebody that's, you are the mistress. He's cheating on his wife with you. How dare you? It literally makes no sense for you to think that you're a victim in this situation. You can put your hands on this man. So she thought she was going to get sympathy when the police showed up. And thankfully, somebody had it recorded so they could see that she was the aggressor in the situation. Because you know that girl straight up started lying. She straight up started lying. As soon as she found out that she was about to go to jail, she was like, oh, well, he put his hands on me. What about the marks he put on me? You guys aren't even paying attention to me. After she just assaulted this man. So they had it on video, on candid camera, this woman wilding out. And if he didn't have that proof there, they both probably would have went to jail. There would be no winner in this situation because both of them would have gone to jail because she claimed he hit her and he claimed that she hit him. But you can clearly see on this man where she was tagging him up. He was bleeding from his head. It was a lot. So yeah, you guys, when somebody's putting their hands on you, I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You don't have to call the police in the moment. If you don't want to, you can handle it, fine. But you need to call the police after. There's something wrong with these people that think they could just put their hands on everybody. I don't support that shit at all. And don't put your hands, like, I'm so thankful I haven't had to deal with a woman putting their hands on my brother. Don't you ever touch him. But he's a very chill man. He's a very, very chill man. He don't do too much. So for the most part, he's not in elevated situations where women are like, oh, I'm going to kill him. Like, he ain't like that. And now he's happily married. So obviously she ain't doing nothing to him. But if somebody ever put their hands on my brother, rage. I would rage against the machine. So let's go to the next clip. I'm still reviewing the You Can't Chill With Us video. And the next clip, I have it labeled as, what's the point of the sisterhood? So Lucky was asking, what's the point of the sisterhood? Because people try to act like, oh, because you're a woman, this person is a woman, and this person is a woman. That means that, oh, you guys are on the same team. You agree with each other, and you guys have the same viewpoints. That's dumb. So go ahead and watch this. And this is a shorter one, you guys. It's only 2 minutes. So watch this clip and then I'll be back and I'll give my point of view.
And so then what's the point of when men say we have a sisterhood? What is that supposed to consist of? Because I thought the sister was supposed to be women who hold each other accountable, support each other, and is there for each other.
Who came up with that?
What men say,
but you can only do that
because that sounds like a manosphere talk.
I mean,
word in the first place, so they got to tell us what it means. I've been
Well,
trying.
what would it mean? What would it mean to y'all? What would it mean to you, Sunshine? What's the sisterhood?
I mean, a sisterhood is when between your friends, because I can be real with you, you know, in any given moment. If I see some guy doing you wrong or abusing you, I'm gonna pull you to the side and be like, listen, I don't like that and this and that. But if I don't know you and I see it, or you know, we're mutual acquaintances, if I say something, more so this man is gonna come in and be like, she just hating, she like, she want me, this and that. So you have to, when she say when you play the field, it's like, well, I don't want to step into it and get in the middle of their, you know, life, because I will end up being the bad person, even though I'm trying to help this woman, even though I did. But now I'm the bad person, and now she can't talk to me. And now, what can you do?
So now, I just want to say real quick. I got 5 sisters, plus a couple. If one of my sisters came in a house with a fucking face that, am I allowed to cuss here? I don't know what I'm allowed to say, what I'm not allowed to say. I got 5 sisters. I don't know if you come in a house with a nigga's face tatted on you, in your face. I'm gonna ask you, why do you have a shit stain on your face? And I'm gonna look at him. I might punch him in his shit, because why would you allow her to do that? Why would you damage yourself like that? I know Krishan Rock, she might got a little money right now, but that's we say it all the time in this sector. I think, I don't know, this shitty ass sector. We need to start bringing shame back. You look stupid.
Tell me that you're stupid. You're not smart. You're not smart.
Not smart at all. I agree with Unc Man in that situation. I'm not letting my sister go outside looking crazy, but she would never. She would never. We don't have to deal with anything like that. But yeah, she don't even have no tattoos, y'all. I'm of my mom's daughters, she has 2. I'm the only one with a tattoo, and I only have 1. So she don't even have tattoos, y'all. But if she was wilding out like this, I would be like, girl, you are tripping. Something is wrong. Let's talk about it. I would be straight blunt with her, just like I'm straight blunt with y'all. And she has known me and loved me for 32 years. And she appreciates my candid conversations because I'm saying what needs to be said. The sisterhood is a group of girls that you can actually trust to go to with your problems. And they either tell you you're wilding or give you praise. Like, okay, in this situation, it's a problem, but you handled that shit absolutely right. I'm so proud of you, bitch. Yes. You know, that's what the sisterhood is for. Or if you going in a situation and you letting somebody dog you out, girl, who do you think you are? You must have forgot. You must have forgot who you are. Let me help you out. That's what the sisterhood is for also. There are multiple reasons to have a sisterhood, but that doesn't mean, just because we're women doesn't mean that everybody that's got a vagina is a part of our sisterhood. No. Sisters are people that are close to you. This is a stranger. She doesn't have the same viewpoints as me just because she has a vagina. That's crazy. No, every woman is not a part of your sisterhood or the woman that she's getting into it with sisterhood. And that makes perfect sense. So when these men say, oh, yeah, this is sisterhood, she's a sisterhood, so that means that they're going to agree with each other on everything. And then as soon as they don't, oh, the sisterhood is falling apart. Like, you're an idiot. The sisterhood is not falling apart because 2 women get in an argument. We're not all sisters. Duh. It's a very easy concept. Oh my gosh. Hey, Reese from Philly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Naf said, Law, we lost another fine one, y'all. Naf, shut up. There are plenty of fine women out there that want to be submissive to the man that's treating them right and taking care of them. And this is the things that you guys say you do. So there should be no problem. You should be finding these women that want to get on your page and say, yes, daddy. You should be looking for these women and you should be finding them. They're out there. My man knows. My man knows. Not everybody gets the yes, daddy version of me, but my man knows. I know, Kojo. Look at this. No shade. I'm not trying to be a shady bitch. But this panel is fine as hell. These bitches are fine. I'm like, lucky where you find these girls. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. And like, y'all know me, my girls are going to be out. I pay good money. They will be out when I want them to be out. But these girls, they don't have to have their girls out. And they look so pretty because their faces are so pretty. So it's like, okay, they're covered up. A lot of them, not me. They're covered up and they're beautiful girls. They're beautiful girls that have opinions. So now they don't have to go these other places where, okay, they want to talk to women, but they don't find them attractive. Like Sunday, you can come talk to us and we're attractive women, as you see. And this Sunday, we have a special guest coming on that I know, not this Sunday, the next Sunday, because I know y'all care about football more than you care about breasts, which really... But okay, we're not going to be on this Sunday because the Super Bowl. Got it. But the next Sunday, we have a special guest coming on that I know you guys are going to love. I know you're going to love her. So just be prepared. And for all of you that try to say, oh, bisexuality isn't real, la, 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 just know we got another one for the team. She's on the team. I feel like we don't get enough representation out there. So she is on the team. So I'm really excited for her to come. And she's fine. She's bad as hell. So I'm really excited for this next show, you guys, because oof, we got some baddies. And we're going to be in red for Valentine's Day. And it's going to be so fucking sexy. Wait till y'all start seeing the promo for that. Oof. Just be prepared. Just be prepared. But you guys, y'all understand what the point of the sisterhood is now. Now, let's move on to what's a lie men told you that you believed. Oh my God. Wait till y'all watch this clip. It's a little bit longer. It's 4 minutes instead of 2, but y'all watch the clip.
What has a man said to you that was a complete lie that you fell for?
You're the only girl I'm talking to. You're just different than the rest. You're the only one I want. We can keep on going.
Okay, y'all heard something like that? What you saying, Swisher?
He told me he had no kids.
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
That's a big one. Why would they be lying about having kids? Like,
yeah,
that's a big one.
He was trying to say he don't have them, like in his
Deny
possession.
your seed.
They don't have them kids. They don't never have them.
They with the mother.
They don't never have the kids, so technically it wasn't a lie.
That was the only lie I've ever been told by a man, actually.
That you found out.
Yeah.
What about you, Steph? This is interesting because I have a question for the fellas.
For me, it would be I would get married again because it's you. Lie.
Okay. I can feel that.
I can told that one before. He told that one before.
He was like,
yeah, my
because
bad.
it's you.
That is so funny.
You said that shit before.
Nah. I say the regular shit.
I say the regular shit.
I say the regular shit.
What's
Like,
regular shit?
You know this. I'm trying to get some cheeks. When I was outside, I'd be like, yeah, I feel some type of way. Like I take you personal. And, just regular shit. I might say I love you. Regular shit niggas do.
Bitch, you better be joking.
That's regular shit.
That is regular. I just wanted Fantasy to tell us her lie before she interrogates you.
I wanna know that. Okay. I really want to know that.
Oh, well, my lie is I'm sorry, I ain't gonna do it no more. That's what they lie and say. I'm sorry. And it's not just one man. Multiple men have lied and said, I'm so sorry when you catch them in some bullshit that you're not even looking for. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna do it no more. So you're like, man, am I somebody that doesn't give second chances when somebody is apologizing? Somebody's telling me they ain't gonna do it no more. Am I somebody that doesn't give second chances? Or they fucking knew better. I should not give them a second chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, okay, I'll give you a chance. And that's a lie. That was a lie from the beginning. You were gonna do it again. You weren't sorry. You were just sorry that you got caught.
Hey, look. Oh, my bad.
Go
Just
ahead.
real quick on Fantasy Point. They mean it though. We mean it when we say sorry until you accept. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish the statement. Listen close.
CAP. Flag on the play. Cap.
Close. Trust me. I play football. I'm a Q. Trust me. I know these things. We mean it. We mean it when we say sorry until y'all accept the apology.
Woo, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
And then once y'all accept the apology, our feeling of like how strong we felt about the sorry, we still mean it, but it starts to be like, okay, maybe I can get away with this shit again. You feel me? So
I'm confused.
I'm trying to tell you, it's trust me, I've been there where like you mean it, you're doing all this stuff, and then she say, okay, I'll take you back. You're like, all right, bet. So now I gotta get a different text app because she know that one already.
Wait.
What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is that, Hamp? What the fuck is that? If you mean it, you're really sorry, then you have to atone for the things that you've done. You don't just say, I'm sorry, and then after somebody forgives you, what's the reason for them to forgive you if you no longer feel like you need to fix this behavior? They shouldn't forgive you. That makes no sense. I'm confused. That's crazy. Oh my God. I was like, are you fucking serious, Hamp? And then him saying, I tell the regular lies. I love you. You're different from the other girls. That is scandalous. That is not a regular lie. I am judging you. I don't care that the other girls, oh, this is a safe space. You can tell us the truth. It's not safe over here. That's scandalous. I'm judging you. There is no reason for you to say you love somebody if you don't love them for sex. For sex. That means it's not like you're or you're like the women get digmatized and oh, they had sex already, so they needed some more. So okay, I'll do whatever for it. It ain't even that. You're literally just lying for like, yo, that shit's serious. A lot of guys are getting in serious trouble for lying for sex. Just saying. So be careful with the, I tell the normal lies. Y'all out here normal lying. Be careful. You think that you're winning when you get some in the end, which, are you serious? You can't get none without lying. And look at him. Y'all see him? He looks like a little teddy bear. He's so handsome. He didn't have to lie to those women to get sex. That was crazy. I was like, oh my God, Hamp, I can't believe you said that. Like, oh my God. I used to look at like, okay, he's a manly man. When people come on his panel wilding out, and especially trying to disrespect him, he shuts it down immediately. And it doesn't matter if it's a younger person or older person, he will check them immediately. And it's not like, oh, motherfucker. No. Like, it's not like overly aggressive. It's not that. He's like, okay, but did you hear what I said? Okay, go ahead and execute that. Like, oh, excuse you? You're making sure they stay in line over here? I like it. I stand. But when I heard that, I was like, Hamp, you be lying to these women for sex? I know he's happily married now. So he's telling us about his past. He was being vulnerable, blah, blah, blah. But, sir, trifling. Good for nothing. That shit is wrong. You do not need to lie for sex. That's just crazy as hell. This is the last one that I'm going to show you guys today because my kids get out of school early today. So I'm cute right now, but they about to be in here in the next hour and they loud. They ain't cute right now. That ain't cute. So this is the last one I'm going to show you guys. And this is the question that is the most important one. Why do men lie to women? And our lovely, wonderful DJ Hamp honestly tells us, and you guys are going to be like, oh, he telling the secrets. Oh, that ain't right. Oh, la, la, la. I don't care. Thank you very much. Watch this, you guys.
So we need you to be honest with us. Tell us the truth so we can grow as women. So Hamp, since you lovely young man, tell us, why do men lie to women that they don't want to be responsible for their emotions after the lie? Go.
Don't want to be responsible for her action after the lie. Like, so what? Give me a hyper. So, all right, let's play it out.
I know it was coming. So let's go. Because let's talk about toxicity, right?
No, let's play it out. Let's play. Let's act it out.
Play it out. You lie to me. I kill your car. I bleach your clothes. I burn your stuff down. I
cut
call
the
your
Jordans
out. I beat up your sister. I do all of this. I call your job. I pull up. You blaming me, saying I'm crazy, but you the reason why I'm doing this. So you're responsible for my reaction. So if you lie to me and my emotions get out of whack and I respond erratically, you're responsible because I didn't react that way because you told me the truth. I reacted that way because you misled me and you lied to me. So now my feelings are hurt. You also don't want to be responsible, but you perpetuating the behavior that makes me toxic. So you being my king, okay? You being the head of my life. Why would you do that to me?
Hold on. Let me just say that is not. If you do all that, look, I love you. If you do all that, somebody getting shot. Like, you better not be.
It's probably you. You shouldn't be lying.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail. I've had some shit
going to
happen.
jail today.
You're going to jail.
And so here's the thing. I think, but overall, in the earth, look, people want to control their repercussions, and men want to control the repercussions, and they think that there's a level in which people should go. You know what I mean? Like, we was having a conversation about men and women hitting each other, right? Don't hit anybody if you expect their reaction to be similar to yours. You know what I'm saying? So if you punch me in the face and I pull the strap, that's a part of it. You don't control your consequences, right? And people wish that they could, but you can't, right? So it behooves you to conduct yourself appropriately so that your consequences match your actions in every way. But people want to control their consequences, and you simply cannot.
So why do men lie to women and don't want to be responsible for their reactions or their emotions after the fact?
Pussy.
Go ahead, DJ. My bad, G. Go ahead.
It's pussy. That's all.
You can say pussy.
You got to be accountable for your actions. That's it. Be a grown up and walk away. If you don't like how this person is treating you, walk away. There's no reason to be doing all. I'm gonna kill your car. I'm gonna bust your windows out. I'm coming to your job and get you fired. That's not necessary, bro. Just walk the fuck away.
No, see, here's the thing.
Go ahead, Hal.
But real, just FYI, and then
it's so easy.
So Unc is 100% correct, right? But what did Mike Tyson tell us? Everybody got a plan till they get punched in their shit. So I was sparring
away, but why couldn't you walk away when you were disrespecting me? Why did you feel the need to disrespect me?
If you felt disrespected, walk away.
Horny, lame, boo, tomato, I'm throwing tomatoes.
I'm throwing tomatoes at you, LL Unc, man. Ain't no, oh yeah, if you feel disrespected, walk away. Like, duh. That's not the question. Focus on the question. The question is, why y'all lying? Why are you disrespecting me? Why? So if you are blatantly disrespecting me and you think that there's a level of disrespect that you're supposed to get back, you're a fool. You're a fool. If you want to come out here and blatantly disrespect somebody, just like Hamp said, you punch somebody in the face and they up the strap. You asked for that. This is your fault. This is your fault. Now, I love Lucky. I'm going to start there in there. I love Lucky, right? However, baby, everything you were saying in the beginning, that shit was wild as hell. Why would you do all that shit? Like, I don't agree with these men lying and cheating and getting no repercussions, right? I'm not on that side. But girl, key your car, burn your shit up, bleach your clothes, all this. Girl, if some bitch did that to me, oh, I would have a mugshot. I would have my first mugshot. The rage that I would feel from somebody coming to destroy my stuff that I paid my hard-earned money for. Bitch, you gotta go. It's you or me, and it's gonna be you, bitch. Bitch, you gotta go. Like, no, I don't care how mad you are. Don't put your hands on my stuff. Don't put your hands on me. If I'm not putting my hands on you, which I'm not, 99.99% of the time, I'm not putting my hands on you. Unless you put your hands on me. Then that percentage goes way down. Way down. Anybody that's put their hands on me, they have learned that I will hit you back. I will swing right back. And I have to admit, sometimes I do feel bad afterwards. Sometimes I do feel like, I wish that this would have never gotten to where they're putting their hands on me and I'm putting my hands back on them. I wish we could have handled this like the mature adults that we are and had the conversation. But as soon as somebody crossed that line where they put their hands on me, it just makes me feel like I have to just go. And it's just a switch, just go switch. And then boom, it goes from nice, sweet joy that we could talk this out to I'm going to hurt this person, hurt them. So don't be doing all that crazy stuff to somebody. You mad, you in your feelings. Okay, go cry it out. Go cuss them out. Go cuss them out if you need to. But don't put your hands on their stuff. Don't put your hands on them. That's just nuts. Girl, I was like, Lucky is wild as hell. And you know what? Again, I love my boo. If somebody tells you they're going to do all that shit to you, if you fucking mess up, you better believe them. You better believe them the first time, because they'll come back and tell you, I told you I would do this shit to you. So you can't act like you're surprised now that I'm doing it to you because of you doing exactly what I said don't do. They mean that shit. There's some men that are like, oh yeah, if a woman ever talked to me crazy, I'll slap her up. I'll put my hands in her face, And I'm like, oh, okay. Let me avoid this man at all costs, because I can't beat no man. I can't beat him. So he putting his hands on me, I'm going to be fucked up. My face going to be scarred. I don't want that. I have a cute little face. I would like for it to stay that way. So yeah, you ain't going to put your hands on me. No. I'm not dealing with that. And Lucky, we're friends, but we do not act exactly the same. I'm finna chew you out. I'm finna cuss you out. She finna do exactly what she said. She finna do exactly what she said. I'm gonna cuss you out, block you, move on. I'll forget it about you. I'll be on to the next, right? She gonna fuck your shit up. She gonna fuck your shit up. There's some women you just can't play with. You can't disrespect without feeling the disrespect back. And she one of them women. Don't fuck around. Don't find out. That's a fair warning. Oh my God. I was like, girl, that's just nuts. She said, beat up your sister. Yes, Nat. When she said beat up your sister, I was done with her ass. Like, girl, you beating up the sister? You hitting on the sister? Because he did something? What he do? Was she involved? Did she help him do this? Like, why are you beating up the sister? That shit was crazy. Beat up the sister is wild as hell. I'm sorry. Beat up the sister. I've not seen that. I was like, girl, you fucking crazy as hell. You guys, y'all have to come to the Sunday streams. Y'all have to come support. Y'all have to come and experience that shit live, because the stuff that be coming out of their mouth. The stuff that be coming out of their mouth. Plus the outfits be outfitting. Y'all came live. We looked super cute. We have our little themes coming and we look super cute. So come through on Sundays at 8 Eastern and chill with us. Chill with us in the chat. But you got to pay to chill with us on the panel. That's just the way it works. You can come down there and listen to the girlies. But if you want to join, you want to be a part of this, it's not free. It just is what it is. Thank you guys for coming through. I really appreciate all the love and support. Hit the like button on the way out. And make sure you guys comment on the crazy shit that you heard on here. Like, I want to hear what y'all have to say in the comments. And I'm going to be responding because has somebody ever done that shit to you? This shit that like he just said? Like, that shit's crazy. I want to hear some crazy stories down there. So I will see you guys on Tuesday. And we'll have another morning fantasy show or fantasy thoughts. I haven't decided which one yet. And just chat it up, talk about some things, play some clips. Have a good morning. I appreciate you guys. Bye.